Have you ever felt ignored by a woman you admired? It's truly a painful experience that might make you feel rejected and helpless. You feel confused and hurt, as if you are walking on eggshells without knowing the reason behind her lack of response. But just because she ignores you doesn't necessarily mean you should give up and let her win. How can you turn the situation in your favor? How can you use this rejection to your advantage? How can you make her come back to you, eager for your attention? By the end of this video, you will learn how to act when a woman ignores you and understand how to use reverse psychology to break her confidence and make her regret her decision. Before we start, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's begin. 13. Ignore her when she ignores you. The immediate reaction might be to try to get her attention by any means, but often the best solution is to ignore her in the same way. This might seem illogical to some, but the power of ignoring lies in its deep psychological impact. Women are usually used to men trying to win them over in any way, but when they find a man unwilling to stay in the constant chase, they feel surprise and curiosity. For example, if she ignores your texts and doesn't reply for a long time, don't send follow-up messages or show excessive interest. Mutual ignoring sends a strong message that you are a man with dignity and self-confidence who doesn't beg for attention. Also, if she ignores your conversation or changes the subject, don't show annoyance. Calmly change the topic or leave the conversation. Show her that you are not easily controlled and won't be defeated by her actions. In public places, if she ignores you or doesn't give you enough attention, don't try to fix the situation or draw her attention. Simply walk away or talk to other people. These steps show your strength and independence and make her reconsider her behavior towards you. Ignoring is not just a tool to break a woman's pride, but an effective way to rebuild the relationship based on mutual respect. When a woman realizes you are not willing to accept ignoring behavior, she starts to reassess her attitude and deal with you more cautiously. 12. Don't react emotionally when a woman ignores you. It's natural to feel provoked or frustrated, especially if you invested your time and emotions in the relationship. However, the secret to success in these situations lies in your ability to stay emotionally detached and remain calm and confident no matter what happens. A woman might ignore you for various reasons, like testing your patience or wanting to see how you handle difficult situations. Here comes the role of self-control. When you show her that you don't get swept away by negative emotions, you send a strong message that you are emotionally stable and resilient. For example, if she ignores you on purpose or acts uninterested, instead of reacting with stress or anger, respond calmly and indifferently. Try to stay friendly and gently ask if everything is okay, or if she wants to talk about something. This way you show interest without seeming emotionally affected. If she continues to ignore you and shows no desire to interact, don't pressure or try to convince her. Avoid anger, criticism, or showing weakness. Instead, demonstrate that you can control your emotions and won't let her negative behavior affect your self-image. This attitude reflects strength and inner calmness, which makes her rethink her behavior towards you. The most effective thing about this approach is that it shows strong mental and emotional control. When you can remain calm and composed in the face of ignoring or rejection, you leave a deep impression that she can't easily manipulate or test you. Women often respect men who have this ability because it indicates emotional independence, which is a strong attraction factor. Also, when you choose not to respond emotionally, you give yourself a chance for personal growth. You gain time and energy to focus on yourself and your goals, which makes her realize you have a rich life outside your relationship. This may draw her to you more deeply because you don't rely on her to define your happiness or worth. 11. Stop thinking about her. When a woman ignores you, it might be hard to stop thinking about her, but one of the most effective ways to handle this is to completely stop focusing on her and redirect your attention to yourself. The first step is to create a list of personal and professional goals and work hard to achieve them. When you focus on what you want to accomplish, whether improving your career, health goals, or learning new skills, your thoughts about her will gradually fade. Don't stop there. Keep developing new hobbies or engage in activities you used to enjoy. whether sports, arts, or social activities. These give you a chance for personal growth and add more happiness and achievement to your life, making her seem less important in your life's context. Also, don't isolate yourself because of ignoring. Spend enjoyable time with friends and family, those who support you and bring real happiness. Positive social relationships will boost your self-confidence and reduce persistent thinking about the woman ignoring you. Over time, you'll realize her ignoring no longer affects you much, and that you've become a stronger, more independent person, focused on improving yourself rather than others. 10. Show your true value. When a woman ignores you, she might feel confused about how to react. One of the best ways to respond is to show your real value. You need to highlight your intelligence, sense of humor, and charm in a way that makes her realize you are more than just a pretty face. You are a person of value who deserves to be taken seriously. First, if she talks about a topic you know well, join the conversation and add interesting insights. Show her you have valuable information and ideas worth listening to. This will make her see you as an independent thinker. Use humor. If she mocks you, respond with a clever and light remark, showing you are not easily affected. Humor is a powerful weapon that displays your confidence and ability to handle situations maturely. Listen attentively when she talks. Be a good listener, ask questions, and give thoughtful comments. Showing interest in what she says reflects your attractiveness and makes her feel the importance of her thoughts. Maintain your self-confidence. Don't let her ignoring affect your feelings. Speak confidently and clearly so she realizes you deserve respect. Defend yourself if necessary. Be ready to defend your opinions calmly and politely. Showing you can stand up for yourself reinforces your image as a strong, attractive person. By doing this, you'll show her you are not someone who can be ignored, but someone valuable who deserves respect. 9. Cut off contact. When faced with ignoring from a woman, the best response might be to completely cut off contact. Cutting contact means no longer trying to communicate with her, whether through texts, calls, or other means. This also includes avoiding her in social settings if possible. The idea is to send a clear message that you will not accept her behavior. For example, if she suddenly stops replying to your messages, don't keep sending texts or try to call her repeatedly. This won't help. It might make things worse. If she doesn't answer your calls, it's better not to continue trying. Also, avoid talking to her or looking at her in the same social circle. Cutting contact shows you set boundaries and won't tolerate ignoring. This behavior can help convey that you are someone worthy of respect and that she can't escape the negative consequences of ignoring you. In some cases, this might make her reconsider her position. 8. Prove her wrong, show her that she is mistaken. The goal here is to demonstrate you are not what she thinks and that you have a lot to offer. For example, if she thinks you are not smart enough to understand a topic, surprise her with your deep knowledge and speak passionately and confidently. Share your thoughts or personal experiences. You can also bring an unexpected story or joke to show your fun and interesting side. If she thinks you're boring, use this opportunity to change her impression. It's important to emphasize that you are more than someone she ignores and that you have great things to offer. However, if she continues ignoring you, don't take it personally. Instead, focus on yourself and develop your skills and personality. This self-improvement process will help you regain confidence and may attract her attention in the future. P7. Go out and have fun. Going out and enjoying yourself when a woman ignores you can be a great way to distract yourself and focus on yourself. Start doing something you love, whether going to the movies, exercising, or just taking a walk in the park. Let your friends join you to keep a positive mood and remind yourself of your worth. If you still feel down, try going to a new restaurant or an event to break your routine and meet new people. 6. Build your social status. One way to act when a woman ignores you is to build your social status. This can include engaging in activities that make you look confident and attractive, like going to the gym, starting a new hobby, learning new skills, working on your career, volunteering, and building a network of relationships. Showing that you are a respected member of your community can boost your attractiveness. You can also use social media to your advantage by sharing interesting stories and hobbies you enjoy. 5. Act as if she doesn't exist. When a woman ignores you, you might feel frustrated or anxious about her attitude. One effective method is to act as if she doesn't exist. This means avoiding any interaction with her, even if you are in the same place like a party or social event. Instead of trying to get her attention or start a conversation, focus on other people around you. Choose a friend or even a new person you haven't met before and start a conversation. This approach is effective in showing you are someone who has options and other friends, reducing the impact of her ignoring you. If you have to interact with her, try to keep it formal and avoid personal topics or conversations that might lead to confrontation. For example, limit yourself to exchanging greetings or superficial discussions without diving into anything emotional or personal. If she continues ignoring you, you can decide to leave or just distance yourself. This behavior reflects that you prefer to keep your dignity and that moving on is easier if the situation is beyond your control. 4. Give her the silent treatment. Another strategy you can use is the silent treatment. This approach shows that you will not take anything for granted. When she ignores your replies or messages, you send her a strong message that she is not the only one in control. For example, if she sent you a text and you don't reply immediately, your silence may make her wonder why. This may spark her curiosity and make her reconsider her attitude. When you respond after some time, make sure your reply is brief and polite, showing that you are not desperate for her attention and that you value yourself too much to let her ignore you without consequences. Similarly, the silent treatment can be effective in personal situations. When you notice her ignoring you in a conversation, you can choose not to engage at that moment, showing her you prefer to focus on more positive things in your life. This method shows you are independent and won't accept attention from someone who doesn't appreciate you. Using these strategies may be challenging at first, but over time, you will notice that acting with confidence and dignity can positively affect how others see you. 3. Don't beg for her attention. When you find yourself ignored by a woman, remember you should never beg for her attention. Instead, make her feel like she is losing something valuable. Your behavior and self-confidence can be decisive factors in attracting her interest again. Act like a confident man. Show that you are confident and secure in yourself without needing validation from others. If she ignores your texts, avoid sending multiple messages expressing anxiety or frustration. Instead, reply with a simple but meaningful message like, "No problem, I'll find something else to keep me busy." This kind of response sends a strong message that she is not the center of your world and that you have other options, which can increase your attractiveness in her eyes. 2. Be kind but emotionally cool. If a woman ignores you, it's important not to take it personally. She might have her own reasons affecting her behavior. Being kind is key to handling these situations. You might wish her a good day or simply say hello when you see her, but avoid expecting more from her at that moment. Separate emotions. Show your emotional detachment through your smile and polite responses. Then move on to what matters in your life. This sends a strong message that she is not everything in your life and that you have other interests. 1. Don't let her see you suffer. One of the biggest mistakes a man can make is to let a woman realize he is suffering because she ignores him. Instead, keep your composure and continue your life as if nothing happened. By showing you are unaffected by her behavior, you highlight the confident personality you already have. Act politely and respectfully. Don't be aggressive or confrontational because that will only make things worse. Be courteous in all your interactions with her. When she sees you moving on as if nothing happened, she begins to realize your true value. Always remember, relationships depend on mutual effort. If you feel you are putting in too much effort while she clearly ignores you, it might be wise to reevaluate this relationship. Most importantly, prioritize yourself and be aware of your needs and feelings. In the end, self-confidence and not begging for attention are key factors in attracting people who deserve to be in your life. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.